Attention business owners. If you are considering a renovated, expanded, or new business facility, watching this short training video and taking action may be the most valuable thing you do for your business this year. Why? Because it will show you an effective way to help you avoid the pitfalls that accompany the design and permitting process. On time and on budget. This is the ideal for your project. Service providers of all types promise this, but you know it doesn't happen automatically, right? Even some landmark projects have had unfortunate results. This is the Sydney Opera House. I'm sure you recognize it. You may have even visited it before. Aren't the curved forms amazing? Legend has it that the designer drew them using a shipbuilder's template, a tool to proportion ship hulls, not opera stages. Anyway, when the Sydney Opera House was completed, 14 years after it began, its construction cost was almost 15 times the original budget. You don't want this for your project, no matter how majestic it is. Even at a more modest scale, a project that you and I would be comfortable with, there will be issues. Potential pitfalls always accompany the design and construction process. There are three main risks for a business owner approaching a new design and construction project. The first risk is not understanding the process. You have to have a clear idea how to get from knowing you need a new facility to opening the doors one day. This may help. I call it the design and construction storyboard. It leads you step by step through the entire process, from your initial facility need, through pre-design, design, and construction, until you receive your certificate of occupancy and you're open for business. The design and construction storyboard is intended to help you see the process from a safe distance, and to equate the project steps to something we're all familiar with, a well-told story. More on the concept of an architectural story later, but now, back to the three main risks for a business owner facing a new design and construction project. The second risk you face is not understanding the costs. For a project like yours, the main factor is construction costs. This equates to the general contractor's labor and materials to build your facility, but it also includes his overhead and his profit. This adds up, believe me. But the construction cost is only a subset of the overall project cost. In addition to what the general contractor charges, there are design fees and permitting fees. There may be land acquisition costs and survey fees as well. And any special furnishings and equipment will also have to be accounted for. Are you still with me? I know the construction implications can be staggering. That's why I want you to be aware of these things going in. You know, cost estimates are not a new concern for building owners. There's this ancient parable from a carpenter of some renown. Counting the cost to ensure project success is a fundamental concept that you need to address. Now, the third risk you face is not having a team. A typical design project includes an architect, of course, but there are engineers for plumbing, lighting and electrical power, heating and cooling, and possibly civil, structural, and fire safety engineers as well. Depending on the nature of a project, environmental assessments or geotechnical studies may be needed also. Who knows, an interior designer may come in handy too. I think that's 9 players total. We could form a softball team. But seriously, can you imagine trying to find qualified people to fill all those positions? Okay, I'm not trying to scare you off, honestly. If you're still viewing, I'm glad. Here's where it gets good. For these three main risks, there are solutions. There are solutions for you in addressing these three main project risks. It starts with a one-on-one project consultation with me. My name is Collier Ward. I am a registered architect and a member of several professional associations. I've been an architect for 25 years and have managed all manner of hospital, university, and military projects, as well as designs for business owners like you. Besides all that, I like to think of myself as a guide, someone to go with you on your design and construction journey. Let me pause here to say a word about the architectural story concept. The project you are considering will become your architectural story. It will be both challenging and rewarding. You will talk about it for years to come, and people will be enthralled. Now, every good story has a hero, and in this story, that hero will be you. But a hero doesn't always go it alone. An experienced companion, guide, or mentor can help the hero spot dangers and avoid them. With that advantage, the hero can overcome and have a successful story. So, in your architectural story, you will be the hero, and I will be your trusted guide. Now, back to the 3 project risks and the proven solutions. I mentioned my one-on-one project consultation, and in keeping with the architectural story theme, I call this the Project Prologue. Over the course of a couple of hours, we will discuss your specific project in light of the 3 main risks I just covered. The first solution we will address is reviewing the process. We will review the design and construction storyboard that I showed you earlier, not in general terms, but in light of your specific project goals. The second solution we will address is exploring the costs. We will discuss the various cost factors described before as they relate to your specific project. And the third solution we will address is identifying the team. We will work through which engineers and technicians will be needed for your specific project. And don't worry, your team won't be too large. Your team probably won't even cover the infield. Now, as I said, this project evaluation could take about 2 hours. We will cover a lot of ground and explore a lot of options, enough to help you have a reduced risk approach to your project. You may be an excellent note taker, but you won't have to be. After our meeting, I will spend several hours preparing a project-specific report exclusively for you. This will be your Project Prologue report. The Project Prologue report will be the first chapter of your architectural story. It will summarize the items we've discussed, and it will have additional material to help you move forward with less risk. The report will include a project narrative, putting your information in plain words to share with bankers, builders, or other interested parties. The report will also list any zoning restrictions and the basic building code classifications for your project. The report will contain a pre-designed cost estimate. This will be a ballpark figure, based on the square footage of your project if known, and other cost issues to keep in mind as you go forward. The report will offer constructive next steps to help you move further into your architectural story. And of course, this Project Prologue report is yours to keep. Even if you don't move forward right away, you will have a good idea of what will be involved. This is your report. You are even free to take it to another architect for a second opinion if you wish. A warning though, although other firms elsewhere may offer similar project consultations, your second opinion architect may never have seen such a report. I know the architectural story concept is unique, so don't be surprised if they are surprised. I hope you see the value of investing in this meeting and receiving this report. You will have several hours of my time and will receive a focused evaluation of your project. Now, finding the information on your own would be a frustrating series of tasks, and a few minutes of free consultation from another source won't be as comprehensive. You need a well-thought-out project approach where you are the hero. Now, as an introduction to the Project Prologue, I am offering this unique service for the cost of $600. This investment of your time and money will help you to identify your project risks. You will be able to draw on my decades of experience to find solutions, and you will have the comprehensive report to use as you wish. Now, if you decide to move forward on your project, and you choose me as your architect, I will apply a portion of this consultation price to my design fee. That's the kind of thing a trusted guide would do, right? So, if you're ready to discuss your project, if you're ready to reduce your risks, if you're ready to tap into my experience, then you are ready to begin your architectural story. Now, due to my workload and commitments with my current clients, I have to limit these project prologue sessions to about 2 a month. However, my available times are listed below if you're ready to get started now. Simply apply for the project prologue below and schedule your session today. Thank you.